Wow, that is pretty bad. I buy faulty electronic items, attempt to fix them and sell them for a profit. I've got my hands on a really interesting Nintendo Switch. How much did I pay for it? Absolutely nothing. This console is specifically from a viewer. He said, bought this Switch just for the TV dock and the charger. I was told it had been dropped in the bath. Now, I know some people really enjoy these sorts of stories because, again, dropped in the bath, you can see how filthy it is. It could be over very, very quick. What I'm going to do is take it apart. I've already got the ultrasonic cleaner all warmed up to temperature. I put it on this morning because I was like, this is dropped in the bath. Best case, it's going to need a clean in the ultrasonic. Best case. And, you know, if this is too far gone, then we can use parts from it potentially to try and fix perhaps tens of other Nintendo Switches. Okay, all right, yeah. Visible signs of the liquid damage. When it comes down to liquid damage, the most important question is kind of how long has it been liquid damaged for? There is a lot of liquid damage on here. Let me take the motherboard out and then again, we'll see how bad it actually is. Right, a quick look under the scope. Good old M92T36 has seen better diddly days. BQ in the charging circuit, yeah, clear issues. It's not big corrosion yet though, you know? From what I can tell, the charging port has seen better days. Lord glove, look at that. Wow, that is pretty bad around the max IC as well. Here is quite bad. This is the LCD connector. Yes, it's rather bad. It's rather bad. It's like it's been dropped in a bath. Well, I think it has to be done at least to see if it has some sort of life, is just to stick it in the ultrasonic cleaner. Could this be a waste of time? Absolutely. But if we do get it to work, I will obviously list it on eBay and say that it's been water damaged, it's been through the ultrasonic cleaner. That might net us £50. And that is £50 pure profit. So let's have a look at the sauna. Look at that. Absolute hot tub. Just hang the basket up. There we go. In it goes. How are we looking? So this is around M92. We obviously had the liquid damage around there. But it might be okay. Around BQ, look at that. It's like a completely different device. The actual port, look at that. Yeah, they are absolutely fine. I can see maybe a tiny bit of corrosion just left. Max IC, where it was probably the worst. Yeah, 10 times better than what it was, that's for sure. I think the actual ceramic part of this cap is gone and done for. That cap looks... I mean, that might even be a hole there. What about the FPC connector? How do we do in here? That one might be actually officially corroded here. What I will say as well is that the FPC connector at the top here looks rusted. I just want to see if it boots normally first. There's no point in me putting more time into this if it's not booting. 80 milliamps isn't great as far as I'm aware. That's not fantastic. We shouldn't have anything here really. It could be that the APU has gone, even though our cap's not shorted. It could be, again, a plethora of things. It's really hard to tell before you put an item in the ultrasonic how it's going to look after, obviously. So it's worth just giving it a little bit of a punt and seeing if it was going to work. But unfortunately, we're going to can that one. There are definitely parts that I can use on here, though, so it's not a complete and utter waste. I might fix 10 Nintendo Switches with just this board. But at least, nothing lost.